And we're back again. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Honestly, I didn't know what I was doing. Obviously, messed up that 20 minutes of stream where it dies the immediate time I tried doing some actual code. I am sorry, everybody. So sorry. At least it's back now. I have fixed, I think, my capture card by messing around with it a bit and rebooting the machine. So yeah, let's carry on where we were. So I appear to have left all of my code in London rather than in any of the actual AWS regions that it's going to use. So let us add the new thing. Great description, Michael. Yeah, let's add the new Yeah. There we go. Let's try this again, shall we? Embarrassing. Right, okay, cool. Found it. My instance is alive. It's alive! Running quite happily. Has been since Thursday. Hunky dory. Now what we've got to do is go mess around with it and maybe make it not work. So let's do it the lazy way, because lazy is my middle name. We're going to log in as Ubuntu. Wait for the connect button to come back so we can click it and go into the box and terminal. I wonder why it's taking so long. Is the instance still live? Yeah, it's running, so let's go connect. Oh, it's actually being funky. Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Yeah, we'll log in there. Well, whilst doing that, whilst I'm waiting for that to do its thing, how's everybody going? Anybody up to anything interesting this week? Ah. First my capture card dies, and then AWS wants to take forever to do its thing. Nobody can use the chat? What? Hang on. Hang on. I've been informed that there may be a wonkification somewhere. Okay. Welcome to the chat room. Great. That's what I was expecting. Can anyone see the... Yeah. Can anyone use the chat? Okay, so What in the... Okay. Interesting. Why can nobody access the chat? Even though I definitely can, because I just did. Oh well, it appears I am going to be talking to myself. Which, to be fair, I'm great company, so it's not the end of the world. But I am going to get bored very, very quickly. And I don't get what's going on here. Why is my EC2 not giving me a connection? Right, let's try the good old-fashioned Lagoon. If at first it doesn't succeed, turn it on and off again. Alright, cool. So back in. Log. Connect. Ubuntu. Let's try a terminal, shall we? Item. Throw that one in here. It should fail because of the lack of a pen file. It's great. So if we go and then try it. I don't like where this is going. I can't seem to see why that is a problem. Okay, so the chat is working. Hey, well, what's going on here? Don't ask me. I did nothing. Evening, everybody. How you doing? How's the end of your day been? See if this little bagger will... Oh, is that just your entire day or just the... Oh, wow. Mondays have sucked for Rob then. I'm sorry, everybody. Right, okay. Do we have it? Yeah, we do. There we go. Thank God. It's still... Domain logic needs to be described accurately. Jim, that's sounding like a very, very, very specific problem you're having. And I can't tell if it's people problem or non-people problem. Now, unfortunately, I think you're always going to have that because people are pains in the bum. I think it's what people are designed for. Updated less than a minute ago. It says it's alive. What is going on with this box? Right. Hot action. Instance settings. No, it's not what I'm after. Stop instance. Reboot instance. There we go. Let's see if that'll stop it being a pain. Connect. Oh, Ubuntu. Still no. This is making it very hard to do what I want to do today. Updating the log generator and then actually starting on a fun project. You know what? Nuts to this. I'm going to start on the fun project. Let's do the fun thing. Instant state. Stop it. Alright, fine. Fun project. Well, it's not fun project. I just want to start on one of the side projects for good. I wanted to actually start giving back to the community again, actually doing something good. So, I wanted to get that sharing stuff started. Not finished, God no, it's going to take weeks to do that, and it's going to get boring, but I want to at least, like, build part of it. Even if it was hacked together and in an awful way. There we go, stopped. Start this instance. Oh, just to double check, anybody's interested, the Open Observability podcast has been recorded this week. I'm not going to be the host of it this week. It will be my colleague Dotan, and that will be (10:30 a.m. UK time? No, 11 a.m. UK time this week. And I believe next month we're going to have the next Fusion meetup. So, cheeky boy, it should be a Fusion for you to go and have a play at. Oh, boy. It was fun. Fun too. Another few. Surprisingly, Jim, as the MC, you've been to the least amount of fusions. That's just depressing for you. This pillar of the fusion backdrop, and you're barely around. Hey, I'm joking. Massively joking. You're massively important, and I wish you were doing it rather than me. Because I have enough on my plate. I only moved to Birmingham 2018. What kind of excuse is that? I was still running Hackfronts from living in Bristol for 3 years. That was one of the worst ideas ever. What time am I streaming? Today or in general? Because if it's streaming today, probably till 6ish, because I'm not that hungry, but I need to get some of this code done, and as we've discussed, coding, is more fun when you're talking to people, even if it's not productive. But this is not productive because AWS is bringing up insert expletive. Look at what that, like, network is. Like, is there something blowing out? I'll see you in half an hour, because I somehow think that AWS is not going to have got its act together in the next 30 minutes. But, Jim, it's fine. I mock, but I do it from a place of love. Right. It's not my happy face. I will work this one out. I need to find my recycling bin, because I think I may have... binned the key I need to access. this image over SSH, which is super annoying. The recycle bin. Recycle bin. Window. Right, we'll solve this. We will. Right. Aha, found you. Let's put that back in downloads. Cool. If I do this, follow that, should go back. It's gonna blow up because it's called root. I need to go back to Ubuntu. Ubuntu. There we go. Let's give it a crack. Is it gonna log me into this tiny image? So I'm getting the distinct impression that's going to be a big no. Just because I can't see the X. No, bump. There we go. Let's try that. That's still playing merry hell, and that's still what's the status of this image? Monitoring. Let's have a look at the monitoring. CPU utilization isn't that high. Status fine. Disk writes were good. CPU, yeah, everything seems to be fine. Don't like me. What? I don't get it. Need help. Unable to connect to host, timed out. Instance. Let's terminate this one. Okay, let's kill it. Kill it with fire. Let's find out the AMI this was using. Let's do this a long way. We're going to rebuild this. Cool, got that. Launch instance. My AMIs. Is that the matching one? No, that's because it does. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we have been lazy and we have just rebuilt it. A few instances. I'm also going to need to install ngrok, I think. Because I have an archive, a zip file I'm going to need to load up remotely. And I've got the choice of dropping it onto an S3 and grabbing it from the S3, or like SCPing, but I hate having to configure that. So why don't I just turn Ngrok and serve it off my laptop? Yeah, because yeah. There we go. I think I have an Ngrok account. I think. Thank you, OnePass. A user with the email already exists. That would be great. That means I do have an account. Excellent. And does it exist? That's a nope. So did I log in with GitHub? Yes, I logged in with GitHub. Alright. Let's start a tunnel. Download Mac OS. Okay. Need to quickly move that. Unzip. That should be Ngrok. Cool. Oh, it appears I may already have it. It appears I do. Okay. Cool. Makes my life a lot easier. And yeah. Now I need the... Google. Serve file Ngrok. This is hokey cokey. Yes, Ngrok. How it works. Python HTTP. Okay. All right. So let's see if that works. As that feels jank as, but this is me. Jank as is pretty much my middle name. HTTP serve. Try that for a barrel of laughs. Python, boink. Okay. Ngrok. No, CD. Limit by applications. Ngrok. HTTP. Let's go. Limit. It says there's nothing at the other end. Annoying. But bad gateway. It's because there's nothing there. Let's solve that. Mac Python server that's the Badger. Simple HTTP, that's what I was after. Python simple HTTP server. To get tests out of the doink. Boom, boom, boom. Let's check my Python version. Okay, cool. So, Python version 2.7. So 2.7, run simple server. There we go. If I do cd downloads, sweet, and we go back to our existing ngrok, kill it with fire, add a couple of extra zeros. Oh yes, which means that archive file, fantastic, grandioso, muchos amazing. Yes, I know I'm saying a lot of gibberish. That's what I do. Okay, so if we go into our Ubuntu instance, new version, we should have access to it. Amazing. Clear ls -alh. We should see a bunch of directories, and we do, including our original application. Right, so what we're going to do is ls, no ls. Let's have a look inside the real time. And it's got a couple of scripts I wrote before, which we need to keep. So what I'm going to do is curl that URL. And I think, oh no, wget, and let's have a look at the outputs, because I can't remember if it's a big O or a little O to make it go into a file. Oh wow, well, wget has a lot. Execute output file, little O. It's a little O. Right, so wget that domain, little O, real, yeah, ls, real-time logger. Okay, cool. wget domain, little O, real time logger v1, what we do really, dot zip. We appear to be good. That's ls. Fantastic. And what we're going to do is move mv real time to real time logger v1. That's sweet. And then if I do unzip real time logger dot nope v2 dot zip, excellent. End of central, so not find either this file is not is it file one disk of a in either case. It appears that the archive I was given doesn't work. Annoying. And I wonder if I change wget to just the file not found. Interesting. Even though the file is definitely there. Okay, yep, that definitely worked. Let's go back here, get back into our connection to AWS. That's RM real time. Let's get rid of that. V2, cool. What do we get? Aha. And then unzip. Archive. I now have a load of junk in here that I'm going to have to delete bit by bit because I'm daft as a brush. Wonderful. RM app demo. Yeah. Minus, and let's simplify our lives and just do it in one go. Demo hashi logs. Don't want template. We do want that zip file. Don't want that. We do want that for the moment. We do want the but we don't want the demo AD, the demo SSH, nor the logger, nor program pi. Right, if we do ls. Right, we're back down to what we were originally. Let's do unzip. Help see what the outputs are for that. Yeah. We want to extract files to pipe. Okay, so let's do copy real time v1 to real. Forgot the R, forgot the minus R, forgot I need to iterate through every directory and do it. Cool, ls. Then if I move mv archive to real time logger, that's cool. So cd real time ls. Great, we have that. Now if I run unzip and the archive in here, it'll override those files. And just allow it to redo all of them. Let's see what the state of that inside is. Amazing. And you're knackered. Oh, sorry, mate. No worries. Have a good evening. We need to work out when you're going to be joining me for a chatty, streamy session. I'll let you work out the when because you're the one with child brain and all that jazz. So you say when works for you and we'll get it done. Then I can organise to get Mr. Kingsley involved. And go from there. So have a good night. Talk to you soon, bud. Okay, cool. So we have stuff. Does the logger still ls minus ALH? See if there's been any change to that log file. No. Let's have a look inside of it. There's a lot of stuff in there. Excellent. Let's empty it. Truncate. Size 0. Let's list off all that stuff again. Is it empty? Yes, it is. So if we start doing run log sh run log gen, it should start generating us some new shiny logs. Yeah, come on. I hate this bit. I have to wait. I don't do so well with waiting. It takes too long. There's nothing boring than sitting here waiting to see if something worked. Because if this works, then we're done. We already have changed the logger and, you know, okay. We can get on with some fun code. Fun code? Fun code. Some fun code. Oh god, that's a bruise and a half. My tattoo artist appears to have applied a lot of pressure on me, and it's bruised me. Oh, it's bruised. I bruised like a peach. I bruised like a peach. That's what I said. Peach, everybody. No banning. We are child friendly in these parts, normally. Even though I have no child or no desire to have child. So, we are still child friendly. Do. Right, where are we? Oh, God. Taking so long. It's like I have no idea what's going on in here. I don't want to blah 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 blah. All I need to do is literally bing, it works on the bottom. Bing. Yes, also the machine that goes bing. Then I need to delete the archive.zip and the .ds store because that's a ridiculous Mac thing and there's no place on here. Good lord. But I really want this to work. I really want this to work. Be really, really nice for like my code to work for the first time. Come on. Oh, lordy. Still nothing. Problem is, I don't know when to call it dead. Ba, 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 ba. Still nothing. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. And see if it's done anything to the file regardless. It logged stuff out. Son of a monkey. It's a cat up top. We now have more stuff. It's just not dumping to the CLI. Okay. Could be it no longer has those print commands in there. You know what? We can just have a quick look in that. Does it have the print commands? It does not. That would explain a lot. It no longer dumps to... Yeah, okay. That explains an awful lot. Right, so that appears to be working, however. So if we truncate at log size 0, so it's back at 0 size. And we're going to remove the archive file. And then the only stuff in there is stuff that is meant to be that rm.ds. And then ls-alh. We should only be left with the files they actually need to run the demo. Hashi, Nginx, SSH. Fantastic. Great. That means if I go in here and then go rm-rf, real-time logger of version 1. We'll get rid of the janky version, ls. Excellent. We'll also remove the weird byproduct, as far as I can tell. Archive. ls. Bish bash bosh. We have everything they need. And the original if they need to go back for it. Yeah. Okay, so they've got it all. Fantastic. Now we need to save this AMI and redistribute it over all of the AWS infrastructure. Then we need to go into our CloudFormation file on the AWS Jam setup, change the AMI links referencing to that to the new AMI we are about to produce and release. And hunky dory. Yeah. We're sailing, boys. Alright, so that we can delete that instance. Or can we? It appears we can't. Cool. Now we're in log generator v2 because Santha. And it means I know what I'm looking for later. Imaging templates. Create image. Logs.io. Log generator v2. Is that everything we want? I think it is. Create the image. Should have created the image. Create. Oh. Mustn't contain. Okay. Okay. Oops. Can only contain cool set. Logs.io log generator underscore because that was what I had to do last time. There we go. Do this again. Fantastic. Go to the AMIs. And it is building it, and we should have a V2. Fantastic. We have V1 and V2. The V1 is the old one, the V2 is the new one. We have working pieces of code. Yes. Only problem is we can't change the visibility until the stat has changed, and then we need to go and redistribute this across all of AWS. Well, at least North America, because that's where the majority of AWS reInvent is going to be. So yeah, we have working parts. Oh yeah. Talking to myself is an effective way of not going insane. I have coffee left over as well. Yeah, cold oat milk latte. No, suggestion, avoid it all. Yeah. Okay, how's it going, everybody? What are you up to? Whilst I've been just sitting here waiting for things to happen. Modify image permissions. Let's see if we can do this. Save. Refresh. It's public. Alright, let's take that name. We are going to now redistribute this to everywhere I can think of. Copy AMI. We're going to take it to North Virginia. Copy AMI. And then we're going to take it and we're going to copy it to Ohio. Ohio gozaimasu. Excellent. We are then also going to copy it to California. And we're then going to copy it to Oregano. Or Oregano. Or Oregon. Just me being a prat. There we go. Cool. Save that. Excellent. We're going to take... there we go. So we also need the admin need to log in here, which is the admin console and tooling for the AWS reInvent tool. So I need to log in. Luckily, I have an admin account. There we go. I believe that's the badger. Yeah, cool. And That's that with that password. Log in. So we have a challenge. Let's do our challenge. So the bit you didn't get to see last time because I was still butting my head up against it. So here, Logs.io challenge, and if anybody is part of the Birmingham Tech Group, they would have heard me crying because of this, and this is the reason why. So we are going to take our AMI. This is in London currently. We're going to add that here. So we are, yes, being cheeky and representing both the the VMs in this. Doesn't copy because it's not the editable version. So we edit it. Great. Now we can do it. Yes, because of the way mappings work, we are hacking it to accept both. And now we're going to change it. So EU West 1. That is US West East 1 is North Virginia. That wasn't a North Virginia accent because I don't know what they sound like. Could be Yeehaw State for all I know. We are going to modify the permissions, make it public. Fantastic. Okay. Right, can't do it whilst the thing is pending. However, we can grab its AMI and we can throw that into the challenge. And we can modify that. So West 1 changed. And we'll go through and do the others whilst we're waiting, because it's a flick of a switch in the end. Change it to a public one, but it appears you do have to wait until after it's finished building, which is a pain, yes, but not insurmountable. We can deal with that. West East 2, great. Now we're just going to copy those two blocks and we're going to change that to West and West. So we're now going to go into the US West one, grab the AMI from there. See, these AMIs take a while to propagate around. It would be great if they had told us this to begin with, the fact that all this propagation stuff, but turns out they expect you to know. Been using AWS for a while, never shipped an AMI. Took me forever to work out how to do it. There we go, last one. Save. Let's put that into the template. Fantastic. Save. You know, I feel like changing the lights in here. Let's make the entire room a little bit more ooky spooky, shall we? I'm going to change the lights. The bed lamp to orange. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot more like ooky spooky. Yeah, let's do that. It's very much off-brand, but it's ooky spooky. And yes, that's the professional word I'm using to describe it. Ooky spooky. Let's very quickly, like, refresh. Let's go back, check Virginia. It's sweet. Change that one. Modify permission to public. Save. Ohio. Also ready to rumble. Public. Save. California. California, and yay, it's ready. There we go. California has changed, and last but not least, can we do it to our final victim? Yes, we can. Oregon is now public. Really, this is amazing. If we refresh, it's public. Fantastic. That means that challenge can now be tested. I'm just going to tell my boss. There we go. Yes. 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 It's like the absolute opposite of mini fist bump. Big fat bump. Bump, not bump. Pump. Yeah. I know what to talk about, I think. You walk into me essentially acting like a prat going, "You fucking cold!" Yeah. I managed to update my CloudFormation script because I hate CloudFormation. Like, passionately. AWS is a pain. Some of it's really, really hard, but I managed to get something to actually work, which is great. So yeah, it works and it's good. That's fine. It was a thing that this script and the CloudFormation setup for it was the reason that I didn't stream other than Monday last week, because it was so bloody hard to get everything fully functioning. So I started a conversation in the Birmingham Tech Slack to find out opinions, and it turns out I'm not the only one who thinks that CloudFormation needs to be burnt to the ground and left to die. Okay, cool. We have... Well, it works. Cool, so now, hang on, Jake. It's after 5 o'clock. Why are you still on the interwebs? Shouldn't you be, having an evening or something? Too busy this evening. Christ. At least I'm not the only one who's going, I'll throw an extra hour on it because it'll make my life a little bit easier this week. Yeah, I want to mix up this music. Do I want the EDM? Yeah, let's go the EDM. I need the energy. Yeah, it's my exact thinking, because my week gets more meetingy the rest of the week. Other than my stream time that I'm giving myself, which this week is all evenings. If I do my stuff now, then I can actually do day job things during the day. Okay, cool. Not every evening. Oh god, no. I'm streaming tonight, Wednesday, and I'm trying to decide if I stream in the morning on Friday or after you on Friday. But either way, 3 times this week. Now to do one of the things I've been wanting to do, which is lots of streams. Yes. I'm wanting to, due to the fact that I can't see anybody else and work from a coffee shop with anybody else right now. The only option I have is to stream and hope that fellow Devi people come and chat and tell me I'm wrong. And there we go. Right, so where was I? GitHub. And where were we? It was a Logs.io thing I wanted to look at next. There is a package that we have. Packages. Right, repos. It's not a repo. Whoops. Repo type. Public. And here we go. Where are you? Java. Not Java, because I can't Java. Test auto deploy, J42. Where is this node library? There we go. That's what I'm after. There is a issue on here. Well, make migrate request to Axios. But there's this one, which is something that was logged in last month that I've just been made aware of the fact that we need to, well, nobody's had a chance to look at it. There we go. And there's a review. So I now need to pull this repo and actually review the code and see what's going on. We don't have any test automation on here. So one of the fun things I wanted to do, and yes, not everybody thinks it's fun, but I do, I like messing around with the automation side of things. So my plan, to have a little bit of fun for myself, was to play around and see what the best option for doing the automation side of things would be. Alright, let's go development. LS. Oh, we have logs node, but I want to make sure I have the latest copy of it. Logs.io. And I can't be bothered to deal with the update process. Node.js. No, cool. Let's pull the library and let's git clone. And did I not save? I have saved. We are saved. Let's have a look at this PR, see what this person's done. Cool. So if we go logs.io, Node.js. Cool. Code. And update. Need to update Viz Studio. Need to cool. We now have it. Update my Kubernetes. Wrong mouse. Let's get going. Let's close that. Close that. Sweet. I do need. Come on. Terminal. Give me a new terminal. Let's go npmi. Let's grab the packages. A surprising large amount of packages for this one. There we go. Build, sweet. Now if I run jest, Masika. Where's the scripts? Okay. npm test. Okay, so all the tests, they all pass, and that's on the current status. May want to restructure this slightly. Okay. Now, how do I pull and review locally? Review GitHub locally. There we go. That's what I'm after. I'm not gonna lie, this PR looks sensible. It's a single liner, which and it's just, instead of using the MapReduce engine to actually process all the strings and concatenate them, it's just mapping them and using a join instead, which is a bit more efficient as far as I am aware. So yeah, this is technically a more efficient way of coding, but obviously we want to check that it runs against the test suite and actually does its thing. So to do that, it reads so much better, but we actually need to like run it locally because we don't have a test runner, and I have completely forgotten the commands to do so. Open with CLI. Oh, patch. Ooh. This will clone a repository if you haven't already, and check out patch 1. Okay. Git branch. List it. Git checkout. Git pull origin. Oh man, and I thought I wanted to have a little fun and actually mess around with this stuff. Okay, so git fetch origin pull ID head branch name. Thanks, dude. Oh. Which in this case is 87. So get 87 head branch name, patch 87. You're literally one step ahead of me. CD patch. Nope. Git checkout. Cool. Can you tell it's been a while since I've worked on other people's with other people on a repo? Last 5 months, I've only been working on my own in repos, and you get so used to just kludging around and not having to worry about issues that you don't create, so you already have them in a PR. Because then we have everything really easy. To be fair, the CLI tool that they have is not awful. Just because of the fact I've mixed around with Bitbucket and GitLab, and I mix around where I'm working every so often. I don't want to have to use their CLI when the bog standard stuff works with everyone. All right, so npm test. And that one test. That test passed perfectly fine. Perfectly. Let's have a look at the code though. Double check. So where is that file change? So that is the core file on line 18. Right. Let's have a look. Now this is annoying for me. Cancel. No, I don't want to do that right now. We have an interface file for TypeScript, but it's manually built. I don't like that. Much prefer having it read off, because also on top of that, one thing I don't like, there's no comments. Okay. What point is message to body used? Let's find its references. Find all references. Okay, so it's only used in one place, and that place is in the send, and if I remember correctly, that has complete runtime. Now, the one thing I'm curious about, so like, the one thing I do I want to do a code analysis to see if it's actually more performant or if it just looks better? In theory, it should, but do I want to do it? What? Yeah. Gives me the full history. So see how it's got where's line 18 again? Our latest one, put it here. Yeah, there we go. So just a quick one-liner with the actual commit message, and then it actually has the change history. And if you wanted to, it's a hover over event, unfortunately, but you can actually click on the individual commit and get sent to the relevant piece. So you can click on the individual commit, and you can just redirect yourself to the original commit messages and stuff. And this is the change. It will give you a split change. I think this is I believe it's the Git. I think it's Git Lens. Installed. Yes. Circle CI. Dash is also a great one for offloading. Oh yeah, I need to reload that. Yeah, Slint, because I use that every. Granted permission to update. Circle CI. I think it's, yeah, here we go. So I use Git history, which I believe does some of that, and the terminal, but then Git lens, which actually does the inline stuff. Yeah, so the inline stuff is provided by Git lens. Would you like me to put the link in the chat to make life easier? Or fine, I won't share it. But yeah. And due to the fact that this is the one problem with running a 2-computer setup. No, need to go into another window. Twitch. Just in case anybody else is interested, Jake, it's not just you, it's for helping all and all to help. Git lens for VS Code. Boom. But yeah, just in case somebody else comes along, it could just be nice. Anyway, distract me, sir. Distract me. Do I do a code analysis, or do I accept the fact that it passes the test and it looks good, and I know it's at least marginally better than performance-wise? Because running a reduce is a massively compute-heavy component, whereas map is a lot lighter. Do I want to just go with it, or do I actually run a code analysis? You know what? Nuts to it. Okay, well, let's just have a quick look. JavaScript map over reduce. Free code, yeah, that's usually a good one. Earlier. So simplify, use, and filter. Reduce, pretty straightforward. Okay. Well, let's just read the chat code. Yeah, we're actually not using any qualifiers to change the data. We are just returning a string. So a map is a more efficient way of doing it. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think. It's movement, and it looks movement. Well, yeah, there is the side effect that I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it's passing in a function pass directly into it. I know that's essentially what it is just it's detecting if it's JSON or not and just fixing it. But something just doesn't feel quite right around the whole like non-templating. Because they're just like, okay, we're turning into an array, and then we're going to take that array and turn it into a string. Because join isn't that. Yeah, it's just like, depending on how many messages it is, just dumping onto a string object is technically nicer. But then you're getting into making it a much larger block of code and a little bit more complex. So, yeah. Cool. And then, well, what's the time? Ah, damn it. You know what? I need to punch out because I just got notice I need to make a phone call. So, I'm going to have to disappear now. Sorry, everybody. Yeah. But I got some stuff working, and I've been looking at some PRs, which is great for me. Makes me feel productive today. So, that's me done for today, it looks like. Thanks a lot for coming down and saying hi. Yeah, I know it's not as much as I'd like to have done, but when you've got a message from your mum that you need to call, it's usually important for me to call because I don't talk to her often enough. So yeah, I'm gonna go and have a chat with my mum, my lovely mum, and I will see you all on the interwebs on Wednesday, you lovely people. Adios, amigos.